Okay, sorry.
I was like, should I start with a song? But then I didn't know a song, so I just sang Welcome.
Okay, well, welcome. Welcome back to the show. We appreciate you tuning in as always. Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Sorry. Okay, the heat's been getting to me.
Bro, yesterday I was dying. I had physio yesterday as well, so we were running outside. Oh my God.
Do you have a fan?
In the physio?
No, just in general.
Oh, I have like a small
Like a house fan?
like a small one that's right
Like a
beside
desk
my bed.
fan?
Yeah.
Oof, that's
It's
not
right
helpful.
beside my bed and it's just
Is it enough though?
it is perfect.
Okay.
But the moment it turns off, oh my God.
Because I remember there was like I don't remember what summer it was, but like it was bare hot
Yeah.
and the fans sold out.
Probably COVID summer. Because that was like
Oh yeah,
summer
actually
of
maybe.
summers.
Because everyone had to order them as well,
Yeah.
didn't they?
That was the summer of
I think
all
I
summers.
think about that every time it gets hot.
What, COVID summer?
No. No, that the fans sold out.
Oh yeah, I hear that.
Yeah,
hear that.
because I'm like, oh, do I order one just for vibes?
You should always have one. Just
I
keep
know,
one.
yeah. I feel like I'm the only person without a fan. I have a heater, which turns into a fan. Like it does both. But you know when they do both, it's not actually cold.
No.
Yeah.
No. She said I have a heater.
Yeah, but you can turn it to the cold setting.
Listen, if I go to your house here and I say, yeah,
Yeah,
she's like, yeah, I'm going to turn the heater on. I'm going to get mad.
Why?
I don't want to hear you say I'm going to turn the heater on. I've asked you to turn the fan on.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
hot.
fact.
Bro.
Imagine you put it on the wrong setting.
Bro,
Oh,
my mum
yeah.
turned it on the other day, you know?
Oh my God,
I
no.
say other day, yesterday.
It will, no, but it's a quick burn up. You'll know real fast.
Yeah, I hear that. But
Like-
it was 30 degrees yesterday and she had
Yeah.
the radiator on by accident.
No, there's no accident in that. That is Final Destination shit
You're
right
fat.
there.
And I was building,
She tried to let you go.
I was building like a little wardrobe that I bought.
Oh, and you were working. Oh,
Bro. Yeah,
Builder,
it wasn't.
heat. Yeah, forget that.
It wasn't pleasant, but
Yeah. Do you know what though? I've been saying for the last 3 days. I've been complaining, and then at the end say, oh, can't complain though. I can't complain about the heat. But do you know what I mean? Like, as a British person, you complain, but then at the end you've got to be like, okay, can't complain though.
yeah.
It's gonna be cold tomorrow. So
No, I hear that. I mean, I never
Today.
complain about
Yeah.
summer, so never. I
Yeah.
love summer.
I love summer. Just it's the heat in London is a bit different.
Very.
Mm.
For any of our, around the world viewers, is very bad here. In terms of the air is very still. And that's-
Yeah. It's just not a country prepared for heat.
And
Ever.
houses aren't.
Doesn't develop.
Yeah, there's not enough breeze coming
Doesn't
through.
get better.
A lot of houses, I think, in the US have AC.
Yeah.
We don't.
Yeah, we don't have AC.
Even in Brazil, a lot of houses have AC, and they don't
Yeah.
have a lot of money. So
Yeah.
um,
AC is not a thing.
no, but yeah. So welcome to the summer.
I
heat.
made the British mistake of not bringing a jacket.
What today?
Well, yeah, because I went out yesterday but I didn't go home.
Mhm.
And I just didn't bring a jacket. And I was like, I had faith, you know? And then I woke up this morning
And it
like,
was chilly.
Ooh.
Yeah, you messed up still.
yeah, it's okay.
What, you got one of your mum's jackets or no?
Nope, just t-shirt. We're going to roll with the t-shirt.
Oh boy. Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, thanks.
Before we start, it's very early in the morning.
It is.
I am very tired. I had to be up at like 5, 6 in the morning to take my friend and my
Oh.
daughter to the station. And
Oh.
I came back.
That's
I rushed
cute.
home, tried to sleep a little bit more before coming here. So yeah,
Good. I'm
I'm very
glad I
tired.
stirred your morning. I do
you're just also selfish.
Yeah.
Every single one of you.
Yeah. Good. I actually got up this morning to dye my mum's hair. So
It's been an active morning already.
yeah, already. Good start. Woo!
Yeah.
Like I said, at the end, can't complain.
Can't complain.
Yeah.
Which,
complain.
so this kind of ties in with today's topic because being an adult is very funny.
Yeah, and I can complain.
Yeah. So I was going through Twitter as I usually do,
You are.
and I stumbled upon this tweet, which was, being an adult is so funny because the most goofiest person you know has a real life important job where they actually handle business.
Yes.
And I just thought, this is extremely relatable
Yeah.
because I'm the goofy one.
Mm.
Saskia is a goofy one.
Hell yeah! Damn. Yeah. Oh wait, I got another note. Sorry, go on.
Jamie, our the owner of Podcast Room. Woo!
Yeah.
He is extremely goofy. Insert clip. It might be like a racist
You can
clip.
just. Okay. I was gonna say insert the picture of him sitting there.
No.
Okay.
Put one of his racist clips in
Good.
it, just so you know.
Right.
I am appalled for the accusations Goofy Kevin has just made. You will be hearing from my lawyers. Cheers, fam.
But yeah, also, there's two things that we spoke about that we agreed to talk about with this. One was the keeping your inner child alive,
Yes.
which is very important as an adult,
Mm-hmm.
because if you don't, you get bored and you get really down in the dumps.
Keyword. Boy.
Yeah. And the second one was changing your personality depending on the world you're in.
Yes.
By world, we
Circumstances.
mean the working world.
Yeah.
Could be the clubbing outside world,
Yeah.
the
Friendship circle.
friendship circle world, etc.
I think it's so like, it's such a, you could have this topic about a lot of like situations, but the age we're at right now
Yeah.
is the pinnacle of this conversation, because hitting 30, I think, is the number where a lot of people would initially go, oh yeah, they change.
Yeah.
Because even me, like, okay, there's like them videos on TikTok where they're like, oh, what does 30 look like now? Have you seen them? And it's like, yeah, and it's like girls like showing videos of them being 30, like, and people are like,
huh?
you're 30? I'm like, yeah, like in our head as a child, 30 was,
yeah, it's different.
yeah,
It's different. And I don't even know how to describe it,
yeah,
but it's just different.
yeah, exactly. Like it's a whole new realm once you turn 30,
Yeah.
which is then connected to an adult. Like there's
Yes.
no
Yeah,
going,
yeah,
there's no, you're in your 20s, there's no going back. It's all forward from here. Like there's like when you're like 27, you're still there.
Yeah.
Like you're still
yeah,
in the
yeah.
back.
You're still like
When-
mid-20s.
30, that's it. But like that's the view we were given as children. I don't
Yeah.
even think anyone gave it to us. I think it's just,
It's just perception.
an assumption,
Yeah.
that you're like, okay, 30 is far up there.
Yeah.
And now we're here.
A lot quicker than we expected. I tell you that for free. Man.
And facts, I feel no further ahead.
Very little progress was made.
The progress is minimal. Like I don't see, I think I'm gonna know the difference
Yeah.
mentally, but I think that could
Other
be
than
it.
that, yeah. Because I'm here still excited for GTA 6 to come out next year, bro. Like,
How about still trying to go on holiday? Like, where are we going next? Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I hear that.
it doesn't feel like it's gonna change, but I know it's gonna change. Something is gonna change.
I mean, the most obvious change would be
Yeah.
having children.
Yeah,
That's when you know you've hit.
that's
that
more of a
adult-
change
adult
than
world.
30 for me.
Yeah. That's a complete change in everything.
That's a change.
But that's when you know you've hit the most pinnacle
Yeah.
adult world.
Yeah.
Assuming you're a good parent.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't. If I don't have children anytime soon, I don't see myself changing either.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like there is no need.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like
Yeah.
there isn't a need to be different
Yeah.
because there's nothing dependent on you to be different.
Well, I mean, my no, I'd say we still have similar circumstances in terms of, I mean, you live by yourself.
Yeah.
technically. So you have to pay for
Oh
yourself.
yeah. Yeah.
And me, I'm pretty much looking after my mum and
Yeah.
financially mostly. So
Yeah.
there's that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still don't feel like. Yeah, I agree.
Do
Actually,
you know, like you don't have a dependent.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that thing is not gonna die.
When I'm taking out the
Just-
form, when I'm taking out the forms and it says, "Do you have a dependent?" I just say no.
No. Like I could cross it bare times. Like nothing. Like I don't even have a pet. You have a pet. You're even higher up than me.
True.
You have a pet. Like
Yeah, I
actually,
have
you have a dependent.
No, I do.
You do actually have a
'Cause I have to
dependent.
remember to feed her. Plus, to make sure her
Yeah,
whole bowl is
exactly.
filled.
I have nada.
All right, she's talking Portuguese now.
Yeah, I've been learning Spanish at work. It's not the same, but it's close.
It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, so like I feel like I literally have there's nothing,
Mm.
which is great.
Yeah.
But yeah, that change doesn't need to be there yet.
So when does the change have to come for you? When do you feel it should?
Hey,
It's a deep question.
that's deep. Well, I don't think age has anything to do with it.
Yeah.
I guess it's the same. It's just exactly when something in life changes or something happens that you need the change. I don't even know what it's
Like
going to
it, though.
be. Huh?
When would you like that to happen? Do you have any?
Ooh.
That's-
I'd say it could be a few things though.
Mm.
But like I'd say by the time mine's kind of late though, like 35,
Yeah.
between 35 and 40, because I literally feel so young
I hear it.
taking my vitamins.
my.
So we're staying there, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, I feel like I'm good, like now. But a lot of people get to 30 and they're like, oh shit, I'm not good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not good.
Yeah.
Like, I should have done this, I should have done that, I should have been here by now, I should have done this. And I feel like that can make it worse because you're pressuring yourself to do what?
To do what? It's that pressure. I think ends up. It can either make a diamond out of you,
Make or break,
Or-
sweetie.
or it can kill you.
Make or
Like
break,
not literally, but it can.
Yeah,
Well,
It
sometimes
can,
literally.
yeah.
But it can.
And I just
can
feel like there's no point of doing that to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you can have your goals and yes, you can make them
Yeah.
happen. But I am where are we? 4 months. I did count that on my fingers. 4 months until I'm 30. And I'm like, there's no point turning around and going, fuck.
I haven't done this. I haven't done that. Yeah. When there's still a lot more down the road anyway. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The road doesn't end.
It
still
don't end
continues.
like if I do something next year that I should have done in my 20s, who's gonna tell me anything?
Yeah, you'll still be majorly proud of yourself.
And who's gonna look at me and go, "Oh, you're 31, you can't do that." No one's gonna look at me and say I'm
But
31.
the amount of
Look-
tweets and
look at
stuff
my
that
head.
you see,
No one's gonna say that to me.
the amount of tweets that you see where, I don't know, like someone our age is doing something and they'll be like, oh, mind you, they're 29, they're 30. And but what? That means you can't have fun anymore?
Exactly. Like, and it's funny because sometimes that is like yeah, some people say it like that, and then some people are like, "Oh shit, they're doing that at 30." Like, what the fuck? Because there's some people that I look at and I know
Yeah.
that are so much older than me that can do shit I can't do, and I'm like,
Right, yeah. I need to be like you when I get to
damn, I'm trying to be like you. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I think it can go both ways. But like do you know what's so funny? Because so the gym I work at
Yeah.
is like obviously in a corporate setting, like the area.
Yeah.
And the people that come into the gym, like you see them coming in all in their suits and obviously coming from work, like before work, after work, lunchtime vibe, whatever. And you're like, oh my God, they must be like 45.
Yeah. How old are they?
They're not. A lot of them are younger than me. But you won't know that from them just walking in and walking around the area because you're like, they look
Yeah.
a certain way. But like you saying, that tweet, when they get into their friendship circle,
Oh, it's a completely different person. Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Because like there have been times where I've seen people from the gym outside of the gym,
Yeah.
like drinking or whatever in the area. And you're like, huh? Yeah, because you wouldn't know.
Are you really like this?
Yeah, you wouldn't know. And like, I guess it's nice to see because a lot of people just assume that they're like that 24/7.
Yeah.
And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, they must be over 30. They're boring.
But
That's a true
some
statement.
of them are
people.
boring though.
There you go.
Some
Don't.
Yeah.
Kevin, I could tell you that.
Yeah, she's had some bad experiences, boy. Good lord, the way she looking.
Do you know what? Okay, so yeah, there was a time, right, where I don't even know where the conversation came from at all, but it was like, you should start dating people over 30 once you get to a certain age, because obviously men mature later, right? Here we go.
Oh, brother, shut up. Yeah.
Right? Anyway, so I think I don't know how many people I met that were over 30,
Yeah.
but it was enough for me to say, wow, do you turn 30 and lose your inner child? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
do you just lose everything
Yeah.
when you turn 30? Because it's like all those people had suddenly just got sad.
Damn. But did you know these people kind of personally?
No,
Oh. Damn.
not like a few of them, yeah,
Yeah.
but not everybody
Because I was going to ask, like, did they have that
before.
that pressure that we were just talking about?
But that's what I mean.
Yeah, they didn't reach
Does
specific
that-
goals.
yeah.
You know, they're just, I can't do this no more.
Yeah. And it's like, do you just lose the sense of having fun?
That's so trash. Nah, bro, I refuse. I
Refuse. So how funny it is over here. What do you mean?
I flipping refuse. Ain't no way next year I turn
Yeah.
30. I'm just gonna not be like this, not be the same person. No.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna still be playing PlayStation. I'm gonna still be cracking jokes. I'm gonna still do the goofy
Yeah.
shit that I do.
It's like they've got like this thing in their head that's like, oh, someone's saying, oh, you can't do that. You're over 30. You shouldn't be doing that anymore. What?
But what should a 30-year-old do then?
Exactly though.
Because they don't ever explain what the process is. Then
What is the stigma about
Yeah.
30? What is it?
So okay, I've done my 20s. Okay, so what's the process now?
We
What do
have
I do?
fun. We stop.
What do I do? I just go to work, go home. That's it.
But facts.
Like,
That's like what people think
hell no.
30 is.
No. I can't do that. I can't do that.
It's like, I guess it kind of goes back to like the assumption that by 30 you should be settled down, have a good job, probably having kids or had kids, have a home. Like you should have all those things
Yeah.
to like stand by.
Yeah.
So therefore having fun's kind of like a last resort.
Yeah. But it's so impossible. Like that the first part of like you should be have a good job.
Yeah.
Do you know how almost impossible that is
Yeah.
to guarantee? Because
Yeah.
how many billions of people are in the world, yeah? Or yeah, forget the world. Let's just talk within like London.
Yeah.
If
Facts, too
everybody
many
had a good job,
Too many people already.
but if everybody had a good job,
Mm.
how is society gonna run?
Yeah.
Because there's no like if everybody has a good, I don't know, 50, 60K paying job, yeah,
Mm.
that means everything else in price wise is just gonna
We're
increase.
just gonna be.
So then that 60K job is just
It's
gonna
gonna
be a
not-
terrible
yeah,
job.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be low.
So then it's impossible to tell
Yeah.
people to have a good job.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And then like some people don't even value the salary.
Yeah.
A good job to them could be working in a retail job, but they really enjoy working in that shop.
That's what I mean. That's what I was gonna say. A good job to everyone is not the money.
Yeah.
Like a good job to me is one that I could go to.
It's one that I could go to.
Facts. Because if I don't want to get up and I'm not coming. Do you know what I mean?
I flipping hear that. Yeah.
It's one that I don't have to run home from.
Yeah.
I don't have to be fuming every time I wake up and go there.
Yep.
Like my job at the gym is not the highest paid thing in the world.
But you're
at
happy
all.
to go.
I will go there when I'm on my day off.
I hear it. Yeah.
So for me, it's a good job. Doesn't mean that I'm like earning racks.
Right.
It's just a good job for me.
Yeah. But society would then tell you that's not a good job.
Yeah, I ain't got a good job.
And that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. Because I got a good
And
job
not
for
in
my
a-
mental health. You don't.
But not in a it's crazy, but not in a enthusiastic. Is it enthusiastic?
Oh,
Yeah, it's
it went
crazy.
back. Damn.
It's crazy in a wild and aggressive way. That's what it is. Yeah,
I'm glad we remember that. That's
God
so
damn.
effective.
yeah,
That changes everything in life.
it
Sorry.
does.
It really does.
I see crazy
Yeah.
different now.
Yeah, good. Oh, look what we've done for ourselves. Yeah, no, it's hard because it's funny though, because the people I see, I think, in life that are the ones who are like older that haven't lost their inner child, that still enjoy life regardless of money, circumstances, or like society's like stigmas.
Yeah.
They're the people that probably don't have the best job. They're like probably not in a relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're just riding through life. And then I guess that kind of then creates the whole thing like you're just going to be alone if you have an inner child.
Well, what?
Why?
Yeah, why does it have to be that?
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Because why can't you have fun as an adult?
But yeah, but people don't.
It's so difficult.
I don't know. A lot of people have like a very different. What levels of maturity in terms of what they class as mature.
Yeah. I think that might be it.
Yeah, because like me and Vaughn in uni, yeah, I think I've said this before.
Yeah.
Like we did work experience with these girls that, I mean, they were our friends at that point anyway. And you know how me and Vaughn laugh. You know how I laugh. Now my
We
guy
have
Vaughn,
another one.
his laugh is crazier than mine. So yeah, like we got called immature all the time by these girls.
Yeah.
But then like one time it annoyed me and I was like, okay, tell me exactly why we're immature.
Yeah.
Because I
'Cause
don't.
facts, why?
Yeah, why are we immature? What are we doing that's actually immature? Because we're here at uni, we're still doing the work. We're just
Having a
laughing.
good time.
Yeah. Then I can't actually say it. I was like, exactly.
Yeah, because you're just throwing the word. It's
Right.
like crazy. Maybe we should do the same for immature. Yes! Yes!
Yes.
Next episode. Boom! Yeah. Sorry.
We're getting the meaning of that.
Yeah.
Because I'm
write
sick
that
of
shit
it.
down.
Yeah, write that down.
Fucking
Write that
sick of
down.
this.
Write that
God
down.
Damn.
Jasmine, write that down too, just in case.
God damn.
Like,
Yeah, sorry.
it really, it really irked me.
Yeah. I feel
I didn't mind it the whole time. And then it was just one day, I don't know, me and him were laughing. We had a good time.
And they trying to ruin it.
And they just started ruining it. They just started ruining the thing. And it's like, nah, I'm sick of you lot calling me immature. Tell me why.
Yeah, because there's no explanation for
No.
it. Because I hear you, because I get the same. Like, if I'm doing a job, or like the jobs that I like to do are fun.
Yeah.
So me creating a fun environment for other people as well as myself, how does that make me immature? Because even so, for example, like I work at festivals and stuff, and like being in a festival environment is like, it's vibes. People are there to have fun. It's a loud environment. I'm a loud person. It's all what you can imagine.
Yeah.
But there are people that I would work with that would look at me like I'm just immature. I'm like, what? But why? Why?
We really need to.
We need to.
do it.
Yeah.
Do an investigation.
Because it doesn't, just because you can't enjoy your job and have a good time regardless of what you're doing, does that make you mature? Or does it make you boring?
Oof. And you don't want to call them boring because then they're going to get really.
Then you're going to get upset.
Yeah.
I haven't got upset that you've called me immature,
Right.
but I should.
I got
You
upset
did.
that one
Yeah, but
time.
eventually, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you continuously call me immature because
Yeah.
I'm having a good time and you're not, we're going to have to
Yeah.
really delve into that.
Exactly. And you actually, sorry to go back to this.
Go.
Yeah. But the reason it annoys me is when people, not just them, but when people
Yeah.
call me immature in general, you're having a good time because
Because
I'm
of me.
being immature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the clown now?
Right. So
Lad.
I'm immature, but you're having a great time because of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Like many times me and Saskia have
Yeah.
been like leading the party or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
in a fun sense. Everybody's having a good time.
Yeah.
But-
But then as soon as it comes to a different situation, I'm doing the same thing. But I'm immature.
But I'm immature.
Good. Yeah. Oh God, can't wait to do that one.
Yeah, boy.
That's
What is immaturity?
Because really and truly, like, life has so many different options. How can you look at somebody in one fun environment and call them immature?
Yeah.
That don't make no sense.
Hey, let's move off this because we'll have nothing to talk about on the absolute immaturity episode, boy. Because I could stay on this all day.
Put that all the way back down there.
I can stay on this all day. The
Okay.
way is just
Yeah.
listen. Now watch when I start streaming.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah, you lot definitely gonna call me immature because then you'll see you're not gonna see me behind the.
Anyway, so yeah.
Yes,
Okay. Let's talk about obviously we had the work environment and then outside of work. I got a question. Do you feel like I don't know how to really word it. Probably should have
You're so
thought that out
immature,
before.
man.
Facts. Work environment and outside of work environment. Obviously the differences on how people act.
Yeah.
Do you think okay. Let's make it a scenario that'll be easier. So you're in work and outside work, but it's the same group of people you're with.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? So it's your work friends, out of work, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a difference in how people act on either side depending if they're men or women or what they're allowed to do?
So like, does a man act more differently than a woman would act more?
Yeah,
in a
or
way?
like, do you feel like a woman outside of work
Yeah.
with the same people
Yeah.
would still hold back more than a man
Right.
based on obviously societies?
Yes. Being a lady.
Being a lady.
Started watching Game of Thrones, so
and
you have to be a lady.
Inside work and also remembering the hierarchy of work.
Yeah. I've only ever had like a proper one corporate-ish
Yeah.
job that I did for the year. So
Yeah.
that's probably the most I can really relate to it in a sense. The funny thing is, I feel like the women that I worked with, most of my team were women anyway.
Yeah.
They were the same in work and outside of work. The men were very more. No, let's just no. Oh, you can't say that right now. But then like, I see them just outside the office. Yeah, what's up, girl?
Yeah.
So it was very different.
That's funny.
Yeah, the women were definitely more comfortable being themselves, regardless of where they were.
Oh.
Which for me helped because
Yeah.
I was still the same regardless.
Yeah.
I didn't really change. I still bust the same jokes
Yeah.
in the office, outside the office.
Yeah.
But the women were definitely more comfortable being themselves.
It's so weird because I'm like, is that because the idea of I feel like being yourself as a woman is so like, you weirdly work so hard on it outside of work. Like you weirdly put yourself in places already, like in situations you kind of, I don't know, it's so hard to word, but you kind of figure out who you are, like really, when you get older.
Right.
And then you take it to a work environment
Okay.
because you have to, I don't know, especially if you're a woman who's in management.
Yeah.
Like you're that person regardless. Whereas I think the men that I've worked with in general, like not where I am now because it's kind of not the same, but like they come to work with this persona for the work
Right.
that then gets left behind.
Once they're outside.
Yeah.
Right.
Whereas I think women have built it outside as them and they bring them to work.
Right.
Do you know what I
right,
mean?
right.
But then I don't know if that's a corporate thing of men being this like powerful statement in an office.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see maybe because I had no aspirations of rising within the company.
Yeah, facts.
So-
I do.
So that's maybe for me that's why I didn't struggle to
yeah.
be more professional.
Yeah.
But I can imagine, if a man who wants to progress and blah, 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 he needs to make himself look more like a leader.
Yeah.
Because I can imagine people would have looked at me and be like, I don't know if I could trust him to.
Yeah.
But then in saying that, in my retail jobs, I've got into management levels.
Yeah.
Still being me,
Just
they
be-
just can see that, oh, yeah, he's capable of doing this, he's smart enough, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
So it's just his personality doesn't dictate his IQ in a sense. I don't know what my IQ is. Could be low,
Yeah.
right? But yeah, my personality doesn't determine how smart I am. Like I can
Yeah.
be the goofiest person, but I'm capable of handling
Yeah.
a shit ton of responsibilities. So yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, if a guy wants to progress, he has to make himself look more
Yeah.
like a leader. This is nuts because watching Game of Thrones,
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Sorry,
Yeah. Wait,
but
you started from the beginning or
you
something?
see, yeah,
Oh,
I've
okay.
only just started it. Well, I'm
Okay.
in
Well,
season
I've never
2.
watched it, so you're talking to.
But you watch Bridgerton, right?
Yeah.
You see how
How
the
have you not?
I do not.
I'm a guy. Anyway, go on.
No,
That's why I hear a lot.
it's taking me like 16 years to watch Game of Thrones. So.
Yeah, in fact, you'll watch it in 15. Okay. anyway.
Right, so I'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
But it's the same though, kind of. You see, even though it's the olden days,
Mm.
you see how the men had to act,
Oh yeah, like
certain
the yeah.
and then the women had to act
Yeah.
a certain way. And it's some men, a lot of men, still have that mentality now. I have to be the
Yeah.
king or act like a lord,
Yeah.
and the lady has to be a lady.
Yeah.
And
I was talking about this the other day.
yeah,
And it's so funny because this guy was like, oh, he didn't like girls that were loud. What does that
mean?
what does that mean?
because are they loud just sitting here? They're going like this,
like yeah.
or are they in a
What
club session setting?
Like yeah, what does that mean?
Yeah,
You don't want a girl with a personality? But then it like kind of goes back to like the idea of they were kind of a controlling person.
yeah,
So the idea of a girl being loud is probably someone who has their own voice and probably someone who's quite independent and will say something to you. That's their version of loud. And it's like, okay, so
They want to
basically you want a puppy.
I can't.
You want someone who's
imagine.
going to listen to you, and that's not a loud person.
Terrible though. That's so that's boring. Why would you want someone who's only going to listen to everything you say and they're never going to have their own thought process? It's like having a child, bro. I was gonna say something, but it's probably not allowed on YouTube. Yeah. So, A minor. There you go. That's what you want because that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're probably right. It probably is not loud in the sense of them just going la.
Yeah.
It's they're very
Yeah. Or like somebody who's in a space that will draw attention to themselves in some way, shape, or another.
yeah.
And it's like, is that it's crazy because in my head, I'm like, oh, that's just your own insecurity. Because
Right.
if you're with a girl that's gonna draw attention, you just don't want to be in the center.
Right.
It's got nothing to do with her.
I can understand if it's I don't know, she's drawing attention in the wrong ways.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. But
Yeah.
if she's just I don't know, like how you guys are.
I'm loud.
Yeah, but you're not doing anything
Yeah.
that's like
I'm not going into the middle of the room and just screaming.
yeah, or you're just
Just for vibes.
you're just going into the middle of a man and just twerking.
Yeah, like, what's that got to do with yeah.
Then it's fine. It's
I'm just like,
not a big deal.
sure. Like, yeah, okay. What do you want?
But yeah, if you're, I don't know, I can understand if she's just ripping off all her clothes and she's running around. Like,
Yeah.
Right, cool. But
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
But
It's so funny because I know this woman who's like, as a person, she's quite, I wouldn't say she's dominant in all scenarios, but like, she's quite like volume loud.
yeah.
And in a space when she talks, you can hear her. And she's like, but it's not a bad thing. But even when she talks to people, like you can tell she's higher up in people's lives in terms of importance.
Right.
And I'm like, I look at her and I'm like, I know when you go into work, you hold that shit down.
I trust you.
Do you know what I mean?
I trust
But
you.
I don't know her in her work environment.
Yeah, but you can tell.
But I know.
She a boss lady.
There's
She
no
a boss bitch.
way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, someone would then call her loud because of that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you just a wuss.
Damn.
That's it. You just don't want a woman who has any kind of dominance. That's basically it. And I'm like, interesting. Because as soon as someone's like, oh yeah, I don't want a girl who's loud, the thought process that goes through my head about them, I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
you've changed. My thoughts about you have changed.
As a man, I hate starting sentences like that.
You have to.
Nah, but
Now
if
you
you
do.
feel emasculated because a woman is a bit louder than you when she's talking,
Yeah,
and you don't feel as dominant,
yeah,
then are you really a dominant guy in general then?
Mm.
Because you can still be, the lady can still be really loud. It doesn't change you being a leader.
yeah,
You
Yeah.
can just,
exactly.
it doesn't take away from you.
But I think a lot of people think that.
And that's crazy.
Like it completely takes away
Their leadership.
their role.
I mean, boy, there's no real leaders anyway.
Yeah.
But if you have this stigma of yourself that you're the alpha or whatever,
Mm.
just because someone's louder than you doesn't.
But this is the thing. I think you can still have those, and I think this is why it's gone so left recently, because you can still have those, let's say, relationship roles of the man being a provider
Right.
and the protector and all those kind of things. You can still have those roles with a loud person, with a loud female, with an independent female, with a dominant female. Just because she's dominant of maybe the conversation
Yeah.
or making a decision, it doesn't change anything
Yeah.
if as a man you have the same priorities you always did.
Yeah.
It doesn't change anything. But nowadays it's like, oh yeah, no, she's not gonna. I think it's changed now to, oh, she's not gonna listen to me.
Yeah.
That's not what
That's
this is about.
mad. I've been with women who, in their work, they're like management level,
Yeah.
whatever. They're the boss.
Mm.
But then behind the scenes, they're real softies.
They're real.
So
Because as a woman, you always have to have somewhere you can be soft.
yeah,
And if in your everyday life, you are this like louder person, you're always kind of the leader. You're always kind of like, because sometimes I feel like that. I feel like because I'm around people that are younger than me a lot of the time.
yeah,
I'm not quiet. Like I'm not scared to say what I have to say. So like it gives off leadership roles. But then you always have to have somewhere that you don't have to be that person. It's draining. It's long.
yeah. It's true.
Sometimes I want to be at the bottom of the pile.
It's easier sometimes.
Yeah. This is why at my job, when they ever try to tell me to do something, I'm like, I'm at the bottom of the pile.
Yeah, I hear it.
I'm at the bottom of the pile. My boss will be like, oh, you're in charge today. No,
Nope. Don't want to be.
I'm not.
I'm okay.
Because I'm not doing it.
No,
Do you know what I
sir.
mean? A few hours? Sure. Half a day? Sure. For the whole week? I'm not involved.
Even if you pay me.
Yeah, I want to be the bottom of the pile because that, like, there's no
relief.
reason. Yeah, there's no reason for me to need to be, like, I don't want to grow in the company.
Yeah.
It's not a thing.
Yeah,
I don't want it. That's not my vision for myself. So I'm happy here.
yeah.
And it's like, you can have that soft place to go
Yeah.
to. Because, like, everyone's like, oh, yeah, they don't want a loud person. But also, being loud ain't fun all the time. So they're definitely not loud all the time.
It's impossible. It's impossible.
Impossible.
There's even the most positive people in the world
Yeah.
have their moments of.
Facts.
So, yeah, you just.
They just have an inner child and you don't.
Yeah. Find that, people.
I actually really think that should be like people's number one goal in life, to not lose it.
What, the inner child?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know when they're like, oh, the things you should do before 30. That's the one. The things you should do before 30. The top one should be, do not lose your inner child. Because it's about to get real boring if you
Yeah.
do. Clearly.
Yeah. I have friends that they're not even 30 yet, but they just don't play games anymore. They're like, yeah, it's
Too
just
old for that.
too old for that. I'm sorry?
Actually helps with your brain skills, but sure. Yeah, they don't know. That was a laugh.
That was a lot.
Yeah, like, I'm too old for that. It's probably a statement that I feel like people make it just before, when they turn in 30, that whole that crisis right there, that
Yeah.
crisis time, when everyone's like, oh, I'm too old for that, too old for
Yeah.
that. But then I feel like when they get to 40, it's gone. Because they
miss
know
it. Yeah.
Yeah. they fucked it.
Yeah, they miss
Don't want to be those people. I agree. Life does start at 40, but you don't want to be the person that fucked it at 30
And you're trying
to trying to claw back at 40.
give it back.
Nah, just have it now.
Yeah.
Just be your inner
Just
child.
keep building on it.
Have fun with us.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
We will always be inner children.
Facts. And
Always.
one day when I start streaming on Twitch with the man them and
Yeah.
playing games, trust me, you will see
the best way to
some
be.
inner children.
Yeah.
Pause. That was
Wow.
crazy.
Even when we have kids. I mean, if I have kids, it will only get worse.
Oh yeah.
Like some people go the other way though. They have kids and get more boring. Yeah.
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 You're not wrong.
Mine will go the other way. I am now becoming a child.
Yeah, because I had now have to do children things technically.
And it's
So,
fun.
yeah.
Freedom.
Yeah.
I'm coming. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how people lose it and having kids. Yeah.
There's,
Wow.
I get it.
I get it
If-
because it's the responsibility.
Yeah,
now.
if you've got a lot of like financial struggles or whatever, we're not
Yeah.
we're not judging you
not.
with that. Don't worry, we get that.
We just know for
But-
us, we're going,
Yeah,
we're playing with the Lego on the floor.
yeah. And if you're going to Fantasy Island, I will be climbing.
Oh
those-
my gosh, that place is
Remember that?
closed down.
Huh?
I'm sure it
Sorry.
closed down. Sorry. If you know about Fantasy Island, you're too old.
Now you're too old.
Now you're too- Oh God,
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well,
we made it.
yeah, that was an interesting topic.
Yeah.
We came up with another topic in the middle of that, so look forward to the maturity episode.
Oh God.
Yeah, that was fun.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah, and you've learned that we are the goofy ones.
Yeah, we always will be.
Yeah, we strive to keep our inner child at peace. But as always, like, share, subscribe, because we really appreciate it. And Saskia, if you would like to lead away.
Don't forget your inner child. Love us and leave us.